This guide goes in depth on how you can integrate your chatbot with Google Calendar so that any appointment that is booked through the bot is automatically scheduled into yours and your leads' Google Calendars. First of all, create a Google Calendar Gambit. To do this, add a new Gambit and then open up the Gambit. Now, using the drop-down in the top right, change the Gambit type to Apps. After that, select Google Calendar. After that, to capture an appointment lead, you need to capture a date for the appointment, a time for the appointment, the lead's email, and their name. Make sure that the Show Available Slots on Calendar option is selected. This will prompt you to connect your Google account. You need to do this so that the chatbot can check your calendar for available slots and only show users those slots to avoid the overbooking of your slots. Once you connect your account and hit Next, you need to set the calendar within your Google account. It should check for available time slots, and you need to tell the bot what dates users should be allowed to choose for their appointment. We allow for 2 types of date restrictions in appointment bots. Relative date is where leads can choose appointments in a date range that is relative to a fixed point, for example, any time within a week from today. On the other hand, in absolute date, user can select a fixed date range in which users can book an appointment. Before you save the Gambit, remember to give it a descriptive name to use later on. You can publish and deploy the chatbot to see if everything is working or not. Now that you have all the details to schedule an appointment, create a second Google Calendar Gambit and select Create Appointment from the menu. Select your calendar from the menu so that your bot has permission to create events in your calendar. And then you will have to configure the appointment details to actually ink the appointment into the leads and your calendar. To begin with, give your event a name in the summary field. You can include things like your company's name as well as the lead's name, so that when they see the event in their calendar, they know what is going to happen at that time. To implement such a name in the actual bot, you need to use the data referencing feature in the TARS builder to pull the user's name from the Gambit where you captured it and insert it into the summary. Next, add the lead's email into the list of email IDs for event creation via data referencing. If you want to add additional people to the meeting, add their IDs in the successive lines. Give your event an appropriate description. And finally, give the event a date and time on which to create the event. In this field, you can again use the data referencing feature to pull the user response from the first calendar Gambit where you showed users your free slots. With that final detail, your event has been set up. You can continue the conversational flow if you please or close it out, but either way, your bot will now automatically book meetings for you in a way that is engaging and converts at high rates. And those appointments will get saved in your calendar automatically. To use chatbots in your own organization, book a free chatbot consultation at hellotars.com/demo or click the link in the video description. Again, that's hellotars.com/demo.